Today I'm just going to go over like different books I have gotten recently and do some unboxings because basically it's at that point in the semester where I'm engaged in some retail therapy, as they call it, and noticed lots of good deals on Instagram and elsewhere. So I picked up a lot of books recently. Um, some of them I already opened just because they came last week and I was very eager to see them, especially with issues one had, but not the seller, like my apartment complex. I'll get into that in a minute. But first up, from, I'll put these on the screen, at Rip Skit Comic Cells, who actually, he did like a joint sale with Swaggle Hoss earlier in the fall that I brought books from, and actually won a copy of the first issue of Department of Truth, which is pretty cool. So I noticed like just randomly that he was doing a sale the other weekend, and I'm always excited, especially when it's like cheaper sales. Like the most any of these books cost were $8, so that was great. So first up, just because this is what I had on top, I got the regular cover and the variant cover of the Immortal She-Hulk, since I'm really interested in exploring this character more, and I know these are more recent ones, so I was curious because I kind of feel like the show will likely take stuff from like each era, though I'm sure there's like one storyline they'll like focus on a bit more, but we'll see. It was a really cool teaser trailer, though. Like, it's part of me that wish we could have seen Tatiana Mosley's face as She-Hulk, but then I also respect like wanting to raise the anticipation for that. Next one I got. So I haven't yet like found LCS that like I vibe well with here, and just trying to be safe because of stuff going on in the world. I haven't really gotten to go out like and get comic books in person, so I was really excited that he was selling a copy of the Wonder Woman Day special edition, since I didn't get to the stores to pick them up. So I'm really glad to have it. Actually, for really admiring Wonder Woman, and I actually quite enjoy the Gal Gadot movies. I mean, the most, like the 1985, I liked it. It was very enjoyable. Not as good as the first one, but I didn't necessarily feel like it was the worst thing I ever saw. Like, hear some people describe, but that's just your opinion. I'm sure there's movies I watch that I hate and others love, so to each their own. But I oddly don't have that many like Wonder Woman specific comics yet. Maybe in the future. I want to focus more on Legion and She-Hulk right now, so maybe Wonder Woman runs can be something I pick up more in the future. Actually, I'm going to do this one first. So I also got The New Adventures of Superboy number 42, and I think this one is from like the early 80s, if I remember correctly, from when I cataloged it into my spreadsheet. It was $1, and I thought it looked cool, so that's why I picked it up. And there are another Superboy, and this one, so I was intrigued by Superboy being a bat, and it also has a story, The Lone Wolf Legionnaire. So it's a Legion of Superhero story of that deals kind of with the origins of Timberwolf. Then Uncanny Avengers number 1, because honestly, Wanda Wanda Scarlet Witch caught my eye. I I really loved WandaVision. I enjoyed Wanda and Vision as characters in the MCU before that. But I I don't know, like the show just like really brought them out for me, and the show kind of is what got me back into like actually collecting comic books, because I got so intrigued by Billy and Tommy, who are Wiccan and Speed in the comic books and Young Avengers. So I started wanting to read Young Avengers, since it seems like that's what the MCU is setting up right now. So I got that trade paperback and then just started collecting more. And on the topic of Young Avengers, I got a variant edition of Empire #1 with Hulkling. Actually, later I'm going to be exploring this like storyline more. I'll leave it at that. But I was super excited to see this. So even though it was like one of the more expensive ones, I jumped at that chance. And then another haul I already opened. So this was from at Magic Lantern Comics on Instagram, and he is awesome. I totally recommend buying from him. I had like a scare because my apartment complex had issues with like their mailboxes and stuff. So like it told me like, oh, your comic book, like your package has been delivered in your mailbox, and it wasn't there, but it was in like another spot that our packages go. But like the system had an issue and like wasn't notifying us, so it was just stressful. But like I didn't know where these were. I had another package that was delivered by a different delivery service that also like was like delivered at other, and I was like, what does that mean? And luckily it was also in like the package locker. And because like the like final straw was like I got order from Amazon of just like some like necessities I needed, like for my dog, and then like a couple books I need to read for class. Well, technically I don't need to read them, but like they're actually related, so like a comics study reader, because I'm writing a paper that deals with like religion and comic books for one of my graduate seminars. But anywho, so it was like a stressful couple days, and like I always feel bad like when there's issues with stuff like that, and I just like get such anxiety over it. But luckily we got it figured out, and we were able to open the package lockers, and like all our packages were there, and it was like, yes. It was really sad because I was super excited for these books. So I'll start with Batman Adventures #2 from November 1992. This looks like in excellent condition. And I like that it had Catwoman on the cover. I actually haven't really watched the Batman Adventures, but it's something I want to do probably over this summer when I'm done with like my exams for graduate school. But I say that, and then I'll probably end up fitting it in there somewhere before then. But we'll see. Just because like I watched the Superman Adventures, I watched Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but I didn't really. I think it was Batman came out like before I was born, so I think it's just like I missed it, if that makes sense. But I really love, like, it's just, I feel like a very nice cover. And then I'm gonna flip it. So this is actually the book that caught my attention. Is The Sensational She-Hulk number 29 from 1991. Sorry, I really wanted to say 1999 just so it like sounded nice. I just thought it was a funny cover with Spider-Man, and I'm just trying to get more stuff on her. So it's lovely. And I got another one featuring Excalibur, Sensational She-Hulk number 26. Oh, she just is very stunning of a character. and I love these books. And at Magic Lantern Comics, actually, since they noticed that I collect a lot of Legion stuff, threw in different like issues of Legion of Superheroes, and when Adventure Comics tried to not a reboot, but relaunch. So it was really nice. I was really excited to get issue number 2 from the Mark Waid run, volume 5, I believe. Just because, like, I actually do have an issue of this that I brought when I was, like, 10. And in one of my moves, because before I really got back in, I didn't really think about, like, bagging and boarding my books if they didn't already come bagged and boarded. And it unfortunately, like, got bent, and I haven't been able to unbend it, so I was, like, really glad to get a copy that is in much better condition. So thank you very much at Magic Lantern Comics, and you should go check them out. So let's get into the new things. I was trying to, like, open them some before, so, like, I didn't have to awkwardly do all of that. Oh, I forgot this case. So this isn't actually, okay, this is from Instagram. This is from eBay. Okay, they're all in, oh, okay, I was like, okay, it looks like they're all in one. Oh, maybe I should have opened these more. I might edit this out. Okay. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, these are... So, I love Silver Age shenanigans, and I might even do, like, a series where I review Silver Age books. But if you're familiar with the Legion of Superheroes at all, they usually start in, like, adventure or action comics, but especially adventure comics before they got, like, their own series. So this is a pickup of 4 different adventure comics featuring Legion of Superheroes. So we have number 336 featuring Starfinger. 337, which is a cover I've been wanting for a while. Where, like, Santa Girl, Lightning Lad, and Phantom Girl and Ultra Boy are getting married. I don't know if it still stands, like, in the more modern issues of the Legion, but, like, back in the day, like, you had to leave the Legion if you got married, which just seems lame to me. They are quite fond of making Legionnaires turn into babies. And then seems to be, like, some of the strong, like, the muscles beating each other up. Okay, so that was fun. I forgot what that box was. Okay, this is also not an Instagram haul. This. I guess I should have opened some of the bags more. Okay, I got it. I do like this is Do Not Bend. Okay, so we got some tape. So this is actually not on Instagram or eBay or even Etsy, because I don't think I've uploaded it, but I have done, like, I've brought books off of Etsy. And if you haven't looked on Etsy for comic books, like, I recommend it because there's, like, some good deals. especially like on the mystery boxes. But this is from East Bay Comics in Rhode Island. And how I came above this is there's a certain issue I was looking for, and my boyfriend actually found it and suggested I buy it from here since it was, I was considering, I think they threw, okay, hold on, look, okay, okay, so, looks like they threw in some, bonus stuff, from like Hawkworld, so I'm assuming from like the early 90s, so I'm assuming that those like deals with like Thanagar, like Hawkman and Hawkgirl stuff. Nice, that's fun. I actually purchased a Hawkman book very recently, so I picked up a good mixture of, I'm gonna save the one that I like specifically went out of my way for. So first, Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, and this deals with like Brainiac coming. I have like some issues in the storyline, but he basically poses as Brainiac 4, telling Brainy that he's his dad, and sometimes he uses the name Pulsar Stargrave. And that was kind of like the design if you watch the TV show that they were going for at the very end. Yep, Stargrave on a rampage. So this is Stargrave form. I do think this was I do think this was still in the late 70s, and you can tell, okay, that way, okay. Very 70s-ish outfit. And in their own comic at last, Legion of Superheroes. This is number 259, so this is when it's no longer Superboy and Legion of Superheroes, but just them, and Superboy returns to his own time, so I was really excited. Oh, there's a piece of dirt on it. To pick this up. It's such a cool looking cover, and such a moment, like key moment for the Legion. Fantastic Four, 285. I don't really read too much Fantastic Four, but I'm starting to pick them up, the ones that have like She-Hulk in them. So, the Savage She-Hulk, number 10. I'm working on completing that run. I feel like I'm over halfway to it now. Savage She-Hulk, number 23. And this is what drew me to the site. Savage She-Hulk 25. This is the final issue of the Savage She-Hulk run. That was the first like She-Hulk run in the early 80s, but far from the end of the character. She showed up in the Fantastic Four in the mid 80s, and started like, then we get the Sensational She-Hulk run and different ones, like she's a very popular character. Okay, and I think, okay, this is a pickup from Comics Dan Gotts, at Comics Dan Gotts sign from Instagram. And this is just small pickup. Yep. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, Detective Timely Action. Okay. Gemini box. Oh. There's bonus ones in here? I don't know. Don't take me for that yet. just getting the packing tape. Or not, like the painter's tape. Blue tape is with painter's tape. Don't worry, it's gentle tape, guys. Sorry, Oliver. It's like the one thing that's bad about the desk is that I don't really have Oliver as easily in the frame for you guys. So maybe you're like, why is she so obsessed with your dog, her dog? Oh, cool. Okay. So let's go with Silent Action. There we go. Okay. So I got Justice League Europe first issue because I thought it was a really cool cover, and like I love DC. I liked Metamorpho and like the Justice League show, so I thought, why not? And then I got the Mighty Thor number 339, the first appearance and origin of Stormbreaker. Thor is another one where I don't have as many of the comics, but I just thought like this just seemed like a cool one to pick up. I'm sure like the hype is done with Stormbreaker for right now, but I thought it was still cool to have. And he threw in some other comics, so got a Captain Marvel number 11 variant edition, the Amazing Mary Jane variant. That's cool. And then a Supergirl Who Weeps for Krypton, so that's nice. Thank you. I always like it when you get like bonus ones. Okay. You know what? Okay. So this is actually a surprise one. Like it's a mystery one. Like I know it's DC stuff. So I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm gonna make a part 2. Just because this one's gonna take a different style, like all the other ones. I knew like what I had ordered other than like some of the bonus books. So this is just gonna be like my complete excitement. Thank you to everyone I got comics from. It's such a great haul. I got lots of exciting books. I like all the bonus ones I got too. So I'll see you very soon.